Hi everyone, thank you for coming to today's collaborative. We're going to start off with introductions again. I know it can get kind of repetitive because we see some familiar faces, but there are always new faces coming in, so I think it's just a good idea to do introductions just so everyone gets to know everyone, and so we just all get to know each other throughout it. So I'll start. My name is Elizabeth Wynn. This is my second semester here at GRCC. I am the president of Student Alliance. I'm an aspiring pre-pharmacy student hoping to become a pharmacist one day.
My name is Dylan Evans. This is year 2 for me here. I am the External Affairs Director for Student Alliance. I'm on my second degree, pre-law, so yeah, it's a lot of work ahead of me. But yeah, pretty much gives the gist of me.
I'm Nathaniel. This is my 3rd year at GRCC. I'm the secretary at MMA Club, going into programming, where I program.
Yep.
I'm Alex. This is my 2nd year at GRCC. I'm currently undecided on what I want to do after. I'm the vice president of the Filmmakers Club.
I'm Morgan. This is the start of my 4th year here at GRCC. Yep. This is a mess that I think every day. I am a photography major and I'm a member of Phi Theta Kappa.
My name is Druin. I too am going on 4 big ones.
It'll be okay.
President of Native American Student Organization, a PR historian for Phi Theta Kappa. I am an aspiring filmmaker.
My name is Caitlin, and I'm one of the vice presidents for Campus Activities Board, and this is my 3rd year here.
My name is Brandon Wynn, president of ASU in 2nd year, undecided.
My name is Josue, resident of Carl. This is my 2nd year here, and my area of interest is public administration.
My name is Matthew. I'm a reporter at the Collegiate, and this is my 3rd year at GRCC. I'm an aspiring journalist.
I'm William Luna. I'm the senator of Hispanic Student Organization, 2nd year here, and I'm studying mechanical engineering.
I'm Abraham Santos. You guys call me Ace. This is my 1st year. I'm studying psychology right now. I also got a lot of work ahead of me, so I'm thinking about doing my PhD in it.
Me too.
Yeah.
Do you represent the chess club?
Oh yeah, I represent the chess club, secretary.
Nice. Nice. My name's Daniel Frederick. I'm here representing the Foreign Affairs Club. I study journalism here. First semester.
And then we also have Emma and Emily. They'll be coming in probably pretty soon. So Emma's our communications director and Emily is our director of operations. So they'll be coming in pretty soon. But just to warm up the atmosphere and break the ice, we're just gonna get into a little activity here. We're gonna pair up with someone new, someone random we barely know. So and then we're gonna divide maybe like 5 to 10 minutes just to get to know each other individually. Talk about yourselves, your orgs, family, future plans, anything, just to get to know each other. So, break, go.
Will, what's your name? Alex.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth.
I always want to say Drew for some reason.
Mix up.
Yeah, sure.
Well,
Shoot. But you call like Liz.
Primarily, a lot of the notes.
but I'm still
We're gonna remember. Okay, I had a few friends that went there. Yeah.
What kind of sport?
I had. Well, they're yeah. Goes to USC. I didn't
Are you more into like instant or professional?
Very Vancouver. Very Vancouver.
Yeah, that's really There's probably 60.
I don't think that's so but I don't have my first year that I graduated. I was on board.
What led you to that?
And then I had to try to watch the Bears, and then I came here for winter.
What brought you here?
And like,
It was like kind of
school, I'm like,
so I came home.
I don't even know you.
You sign up for
Yeah, that's awesome. Environment.
It's kind of like a
My hand, I might love it, you never know. Yeah.
I just really don't know.
That's my first plan.
I like to pretend.
Michigan has a lot of so I might say Michigan, I don't know.
Like within that,
That's why I'm like, I don't know. You don't know it, right?
So it's like, can I really do it? I'm second guessing, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm the best at it. I don't think I'm the smartest.
It's strictly vacation state.
What are you into?
I'm going to a mechanical and automotive district, so I kind of want to help design like some vehicles or cars. Yeah, Ford or something, but I'm trying to probably more like a Chrysler than
And I would,
Definitely it's plan. Let's see if it goes through. I don't know. I should find out. They're on the east side of the state.
It's like a lot of
We don't know anything about what they're like. We're taking one of their plans. Because each they all got different plans. I definitely use yeah, something like that.
the least effective, yeah. Would you say you're pretty good? But I like so much to play.
I understand. Because I'm like, I'm debating between that and going into like a math major. Yeah. You want to be a math professor.
I bet that's a lot of people. Yeah,
You know? Yeah.
It looks too bad.
You're not good at it? No. That's better. Did you go to CC or are you in high school still?
Okay. Do you go to
Do great there.
Good, I got my own.
Go anywhere. Oh yeah. This is a nice fraction of what they
If I had to choose,
you gotta let me hear like one thing, or like let me hear something. Yeah.
They don't have that like,
Best of luck to those folks. Realistic. You never know how things play out.
That's right, yeah. They're not very like, you guys wear uniforms at that point, right? I remember my parents how this is not like asking how you like down so you don't miss your beats, so have you tried? And it's really fun. Just because I have a friend that does music, so we go to the studio all the time.
they have done some
Unless you're
You write your own. You write your own. I couldn't hear you.
But you know what? I think it is going to take, I thought
Everyone has inside of their own.
personal mental
So then what's your talent?
I like the vibe of it.
I mean, it can, not always, let's be real, I've had a handful.
I have two, like, I saw like counselors like in high school and stuff, and, but like,
Right,
insurance was really cheap.
not
Like, they
seven.
only pay for like one. Yeah, but like therapy now, like, I feel like every time,
Got a little rapper over here.
Advising one.
Yeah.
I
Accidentally.
have my
Accidentally sent someone
I
to you this
do
morning.
music.
I
was
meant
a
to
music
send to the
major.
EC.
Oh, we're 3900, 39, what are they? 3300, yeah. Mr. 4121.
I'm actually upset for that because he's like,
Yeah, it's good, I like it.
Financial aid? I don't know.
Let's do like,
You gotta send me that or something, I gotta like actually.
what are you gonna write?
yeah, not good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ryan's
you guys
I even know like this apartment is 1442.
You kinda said that to me.
Do you think they do this? How is it?
I sure do.
I can't think of it.
Yeah,
But I know it's right now. Jose's 3624. So you call a enrollment specialist, call him.
I took like beginners piano and then like first class after that.
He works in Is he a student ambassador?
This time out.
It's all over GRCC.
I can get,
You know?
like if you give me.
He is the face of GRCC.
Yeah, he is. Cool guy. Like,
And we've talked about this before, like, he's not
I'm gonna go get a refill of water.
That's like, or this is just guys at work, like if they have.
The record's pretty busy right now. You guys starting to get those grad apps in yet?
Funnily enough, no.
Not that heavy for winter grads, fall grads.
That's fair.
Street.
It's weird. I don't know if I'd be waiting until final grades are posted.
Should I like apply? I'm trying to
I'm graduating winter 2019.
My semester, next semester, I think results might be required. Do I apply now?
Oh, good.
I've found very few,
Yeah, definitely.
like,
Yeah,
pieces
yeah, I had a plate right here and then I wrap it up. Okay.
I will,
Do that too, don't worry.
and if I can learn the words to it, I will sing.
Oh, you make up.
I feel the problem. All right, we're gonna wrap.
Very faintly.
Did you guys have fun getting to know someone new?
I think the icebreaker was a good start.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna give it a try for the next few meetings, see what we do,
We'll switch it up
switch
here
it up.
and there
Not the same
with a
thing
different
here.
one, just to get to know everyone, or maybe do something like together, just to do something. I
Oh,
think,
I'm trustful. I'm kidding, we can't do that.
I think there are some people out there still, but,
He'll be in a minute. We can
Okay.
start with some clip
all right, so we're gonna move on to club reports. So we're gonna talk about senators and backup senators. So this past week, we all got together and made a spreadsheet of all the clubs, of all the different clubs and organizations and all their meeting times, so we could get that all organized and then figure out who were the designated senators and the backup senators. We chose to like put times out so we could like attend the organizations that have an active status but haven't been attending. So like one of us could go out and attend just to reach out to them and hopefully pull them to come here so they could show that they're active. we realize that non-academic clubs are required to come, but academic orgs are technically not required to come, so we appreciate the academic orgs that have been showing up that are not necessarily required to, so thank you. Do you guys have any news going on in your guys' clubs and organizations that you would like to update us about? We can go in a circle.
Yeah, I would like to.
Yeah.
The Foreign Affairs Club, we're gonna be going to Chicago in like 2 weeks from now. We're gonna be attending the American Model UN event. It's like a role-playing event where there's gonna be over 100 other schools from around the nation that we all collectively come together and like role-play a UN convention. And each school is assigned a country, and you go and act as your country, and everyone's up to date with current affairs, and we like actively discuss current affairs and role play what the UN event would look like at this very moment in time. For instance, I study journalism. I'm going as a journalist. They have like a whole role playing journalism delegation, and we'll be producing chronicle of the day's events twice a day while we're there. So I'm really looking forward to that learning opportunity. And really just all around, it's a great learning opportunity for the people in our club that are pursuing politics and representation in that realm. So that's what the Foreign Affairs Club's up to.
Just to touch base on that as well, we'll be moving to that towards the end of this meeting. It is an extra allocation request, which we will go over in a little bit, but that is the gist basically of the event. So we'll go over that shortly here. But is there anything else any clubs have going on? Any new information? Caitlin.
So the Campus Activities Board has finals lectures coming up. It's going to be December 5th from 3 to 5 in the Raider Grill. And we're going to have like boba, we're hoping to get therapy dogs, what else? Masseuses, henna, and then we're also doing an open mic night at one of the local cafes. And there's going to be an artist there from Brave Enough Artist Agency, and she's going to be kind of hosting that night. We're still working on getting the poster ready and stuff like that, but I figured we would still share it ahead of time. So.
Do you happen to know what cafe locally it's going to possibly be at?
It's one that I've never been to. I think it's called Squib.
That's a good one. It has
Squid?
like a big octopus inside.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I've never heard of it.
It's very
I'm willing to
popular.
go for the octopus though.
I've never been there, but we're thinking about that one. There's a couple other locations. We're still trying to solidify things, but
Okay,
That's a good one. It's very
Awesome.
hipster in there.
awesome. Sounds great. Any other news from any clubs? Yes.
Today from 3 to 6, so after this meeting, in 205, 207, which is the glass room in the Raider Grill, on the second floor of the Student Center, don't know where the Raider Grill is, we're having a scholarship workshop. We're hosting Tifa, our chapter president, will be there to help you, if you're a Phi Theta Kappa member, help you through the PTA scholarship app, and then get feedback on any application essays you're working on. And you can come at any time and get help on it. So if you need help with that,
What are the times?
it's today from 3 to 6 p.m.
Awesome.
I do have one. ISO is planning to have like a Thanksgiving, like an afternoon dish. I believe it's in the 19th. You know the biggest room in the third floor, student center, the huge room. Yeah.
Like the wide open space
Yeah.
by the academic area that's just all open?
Yeah,
Okay.
the room.
Yep.
So in the 19th, from 3:30 to 4:30, there will be like international food,
Okay.
like cultural food from different countries. I'll bring some too.
That'll be
That
good.
day, and The detail will be in Radar Connect, if you like.
Okay.
More detail. ISO.
Do you have any, do you plan on passing out any, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, just like little cards kind of stating anything, or are you mainly doing it on Radar Connect to get the word out there?
Oh, in Radar Connect.
Okay, awesome. Any other info from anyone?
Yes. HSO is planning an event. We're calling it our Pachanga event. I don't know what it means, don't ask me. Basically, it's an event that's going to be open to the public. It's going to have a variety of different Mexican foods from different caterers. And we plan to have entertainment like a mariachi band. And we also plan to have a keynote speaker. But it's all in the works as far as like a date and time as right now. But it is something we're planning on doing.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
NASO's movie screening and panel discussion is 1 week from today. Thank you. It's shaping into what I think will be our biggest event yet. It's pretty ambitious. I think a lot of people are talking about it. So hopefully we can raise awareness about Native American Heritage Month, and especially the issue that the documentary is about, racial stereotypes. We are looking for volunteers to help out with the event. We have, as an incentive, parking passes, Mickey D's gift cards, Little Caesars gift cards, for those who are willing to help out with stuff. If that interests you, you can contact me.
What was the day again?
Next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
Yep, 6 o'clock. Our setup will probably be at 4 though. And we'll go to about 8:30. Awesome. And then I don't know if any of you guys heard, but GRCC police officer Robin Kritzman is starting a campaign to write 100,000 letters to troops overseas. And she is trying to see if there are any student organizations that want to participate in that. If you want to write letters of encouragement, I guess, to service members right now. You can drop those off at Student Life. She needs to have them by the 18th. Okay. Yeah, that's awesome. I was wondering with the collegiate before you leave, do you happen to be putting that in? Are you letting that information known, or has it been known yet? About the letters that she's trying to have written to get out?
That I do not know.
Okay, I'll contact you about that, because I think that's an awesome idea, maybe to get that word out there. I think that's really cool.
Grab onto that.
To my knowledge, I just got the email this morning, so it just came.
Okay, I wasn't sure how long it's been out, but, okay, awesome. Yeah, thank you, have a good afternoon. Does anyone else have any club events or anything?
Just a reminder, Carl.
Oh, yes.
Start with me conference is next week Thursday.
Yep.
From 4 to 5:30.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good event. It's going to be foods, a lot of music, and a very good guest speaker.
Awesome. Great.
In the Radar Grill.
Oh, very good.
If you don't have one of those cards, we passed them out last week. We've got a lot of great events that are going on, which is fantastic. He has one just quick.
I already have one in my office.
Hey, Brandon.
One over here.
Definitely some great events and things that are going on. That's awesome.
Lots of things.
Super pumped about that, getting some activities going. I know before we change of topic, Drew wanted to touch base on it.
The biggest development to come out of that meeting was that we want to do another session of, two sessions of tabling on campus. So the idea is to compose a survey, something short, that we will ask students, or not necessarily students, anybody walking by basically, how they feel about Indigenous Peoples Day. And then we will take those responses from those 2 separate days and 2 separate locations and include them in the proposal. basically making a comparison probably between those results and the results of last year's survey, because this was something that was done on actually Columbus Day of last year by the former Student Alliance team and myself. So,
Getting some more data. If anyone would be interested in volunteering or helping or just showing up to show support, anything, you're more than welcome. I believe, do we happen to have the days and times for our tabling by chance on us? I don't have them on my phone right now. They're on my computer.
I have them.
Okay, cool.
They are next week, Thursday, 1 week from today, 10:30 to 2:30, first floor, Student Center. And then when we return from break, there will be a day on fourth floor main, 10:30 to 4.
What day was that one?
Tuesday the
Tuesday.
27th.
Yes, okay. Yeah, so if anyone would be interested in coming or just stopping by, anything, you are more than welcome. That's fantastic. More support, more knowledge to give to other individuals throughout campus, students or otherwise, that'd be great. So, thank you.
No problem. The collegiate also met today and had a forum talking about students getting more comfortable around each other and raising awareness about such things as like tolerance and acceptance on the college campus. And they were really inspired by what NASO is trying to do, and they think it falls in line with what the topic of their forum was. So they're, I believe, going to write about it in the paper, and then also they're going to talk about the upcoming movie event and the discussion also. So change is afoot.
We're moving forward.
Thanks, Drew. All right, next on our topic is...
We're gonna touch base on DC. We went to DC about like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I think it's been 3 weeks now.
3 weeks ago, but I don't think we ever touched base on it here. So we, the Student Alliance team, and Joe and Lina too, we all got a chance, an opportunity to go to Washington DC to go to the ASGA National Conference. So it's the American Student Government National Association.
American Student Government Association. The national location was just DC.
Yeah, you put it better into words. So we got to go through that. We got to go for 5 days, so the 18th through the 21st. That's what I remember. 4 days and then 3 nights. But we got to embark on a lot of things. We got to participate in a lot of workshops and a lot of roundtables. There were over 50 workshops offered and over 30 roundtables offered. They had like workshops offering tips and ways to improve goal-setting techniques, ethics and integrity, organization effectiveness, structures and systems, team building, and effective advocacy. So we all split up in different categories, and we all took different workshops, different days, just to spread ourselves and learn about the many different ways to improve Student Alliance, what we can do to help you guys all, the student body, and what we can do to improve and learn as we grow, because I feel like we're still learning every day. We're kind of fresh still.
Oh, yeah.
But, so we got to go on a lot of workshops, and we got to meet different speakers, and they had really good tips for us. We had lots of notes taken down, so we're hoping as we continue on with this year, we get to put those tips and words into action so we could take on the goals that we set for this year with you all. I believe there are pictures. I don't know where the, yeah. Oh yeah, there we go.
So that's all of us having a good time. We were, I was
Oh yeah,
stressed out.
that's funny. They were literally holding hands behind Emma and I.
Me and Emma didn't let go of each other's hands the entire plane ride, even sleeping.
Scared.
Even sleeping.
Yeah, like they were so
I mean, I
nervous
didn't
about
love flying. So, Lina sat across from us and she just looked at me the whole time. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just gonna sleep.
Not take off.
But yep, that was our first plane ride on the way there. Group picture as soon as we landed in DC. Hi, feel free to take a seat. And then, you know, we just checked out a lot of Smithsonians and they were really cool. We seen just stuff of like the Art Smithsonian and then other historical ones. This was fantastic. I don't even know what it was. There's like a wood, almost paper mache thing with a light inside. It was sweet. Then we have animals.
I know it.
Oh, I definitely took those pictures. So yeah, I really like the animal one. I went in front of the fish probably 3 times. There was only one live animal thing there and we went and seen it a lot. Yeah, we just checked out a lot of stuff, all the buildings, the architecture, obviously of that, as it says architecture. I went there once when I was younger myself and it just wasn't the same when you're an adult and you go there. It's unique, it's crazy. There's a lot to pay attention to and it was fantastic. So we did get some time to ourselves aside from our workshops and we definitely spent that well as a group and a team to connect with one another and I think that was fantastic.
Well, thank you from the conference. Those are the speakers. He was really cool.
Yeah, he was really
interactive. Yeah, so that was our trip to Washington. So I see we have an intermission right here. If anyone needs to get like a water break or some snacks or a bathroom break or anything, like real quick for 5. But if not, we can continue forward because we kind of had an intermission a little bit earlier.
Want to take a break?
Yeah.
Yay or nay?
I'll grab some lemonade.
All right, we'll take a few minute break. Feel free. Let's go. All right, bringing it back in.
All right. You can come in closer. Are you sure? We're friendly, I swear. Okay. So we're going to move on to voting and talking about some extra allocations that we received through the e-board. One more, Joe.
Gracias.
One more, sorry.
I'm going to quick touch base on the voting rules. I know I kind of did it a little bit last time and through the presentation of how you ask for an extra allocation, but since we will be getting a vote for some allocations today, I do want to touch base on it so everyone understands the process. Oh my god, I just lost my train of thought. So the way the voting process will go is I'll ask someone to second me and then we'll go towards a raise of votes. I will ask, after they do their presentation, they get 5 minutes to present their extra allocation request, whichever organization is doing it. After that 5 minutes, we'll give an extra 5 minutes for open questions, comments, etc. for the group to ask the organization. After that, I will ask someone to second the voting process and I'll need a yes from someone and a raise of hand. And then at that point, we will ask whoever votes yes, raise your hand, raise it high and hold it so Emma can get a count for the vote. And then we'll go on to a no and then an undecided after that as well. From there, with the voting process, we need a 2/3 vote for the amount of people that are here at the meeting to be able to pass that extra allocation request, to give it a yes if so be the case. So that's kind of the base rules of how the voting process works for asking for an extra allocation. I mean, if anyone has any other questions that I didn't really touch base on, feel free to ask and I'll do my best to answer them. If not, I can always ask my great advisor, Lina, to help me out here. So yeah, that's kind of how the voting process goes and we are going to, can you go to the next slide? Perfect. We will start out with Foreign Affairs Club. They have an extra allocation request and I will let him take over and give him 5 minutes to explain what it is.
So I kind of mentioned it earlier, we're going to Chicago, the American Model UN Convention. There's going to be over 100 other schools from around the nation there. We will actually be the only community college there. It's mostly universities. And we get together and role play a UN convention and we talk about current affairs. It's really a great opportunity for our club. A lot of us are interested in political science. Jake's part of the club. He's joined us here. I study journalism. I get to go and act as a journalist and get to actually publish some articles and interact and interview. And this trip is kind of the basis of what our club is formed on. We are looking for $2,000 to make this opportunity possible, and that's going straight to the hotel. So we've got 10 of us going. Hotel rooms are $160 a night, 160 times 3. It'll take 3 rooms to occupy us 10. That's 480. 480 times 3 nights is $1,400. With tax, it comes to about $1,530. So $1,500 for our lodging. We all pitched in $55 a piece. That's $550. We're also looking to get reimbursed for that, because that is the registration fee individually for each student. That brings our total to $2,080. We are just asking for $2,000, and that'll make our trip possible. $2,000. So the travel is covered. We're gonna hop on board with Aquinas. They're letting us ride in their bus with them. So because they've got a big group going, and we're rather small. So they're like, we're working with them. We're gonna ride the bus down with them and ride back, and everything should be set. We're gonna cover our own food costs and anything else. We're going prepared, as students. We're gonna be prepared with our own money to handle anything that should arise. So, $2 grand.
Awesome. Wraps up the explanation of the extra allocation, what the organization is, and the breakdown kind of how they are asking for their money and what it's being spent on, etc. If we all got the gist of that. I'm going to open this up to everyone at the meeting here. If they have any questions or concerns, it's opened up to everyone for the next 5 minutes. Does anyone have anything they want to add or ask?
What country will GRCC represent?
Eswatini.
Eswatini.
It's a small landlocked country in Africa.
Just in thinking, is your hotel where the convention is?
It is, yeah. It's
Okay.
at the Grand Sheraton, Chicago.
Great.
It's it's a very revered convention space in Chicago. And we're gonna be staying right there.
I've been there. It's such a beautiful hotel.
I'm excited to see it.
How do you do that? You just explain everything so dirty and so,
You gotta practice, you gotta plan that. That's why it's beneficial to come to an e-board, because we kind of help you understand how to plan that, so come to an e-board.
I don't know, that's why I do journaling. True dialect.
Yes,
This
question.
is my first time coming here, and I've got a question about the whole process of where does the money come from?
The money comes from, and if I'm saying anything wrong, I wouldn't mind you popping in and trying to help explain, Lina. Emily is our budget advisor here, but the way the money comes from, we get a budget with students and admission fees, and within that admission fees per student, they average out the amount of people that attend GRCC, and then we get a total of that, and then from that total, we have to break it down and give it to certain areas. So each club, which is why we ask for senators, comes and we give $400 per semester to non-academic organizations that are active and come to these meetings. Academic organizations aren't required to come, but they still do get the $400 per semester. 200 for 400 total. And then Campus Activity Board gets a fee. There are certain areas we have to delegate money towards, and then we have a budget ourselves that we're able to bring as student government to student alliance meetings for extra allocation requests for groups that want to have events or go on trips that could benefit them or benefit the school as a whole. So it comes out of that budget after everything is delegated and divided out into the areas that they need. So once that budget is all said and done, then that's what we are able to be given. I don't have the exact number on me right now.
So I can't rattle off numbers as well as you did. I'm very impressed. So part-time students pay $5 a semester, full-time pays $10 a semester. Those are extra, or the activity fee, and it goes into Student Alliance's budget. That budget ended up being around $235,000 this year. That's what projected, because we give you guys a lump sum at the beginning of the year, so that's based on our projection for the winter and summer enrollments as well. And the extra allocation budget is around $50,000. So, you know, when you're asking for $2,000, it would come out of that about 50 grand.
Okay.
And just so you guys know, if you go to grcc.edu/studentlife, click on organizations, and then you can see the whole budget. You can see every organization's funds. You can see how much is in that extra allocation fund, how much CAB works with, that kind of thing too. So that is accessible to everyone. You don't have to log into anything to view that. So.
Yes. And really quick, while we are
a lot of money.
while we are talking about budget, really quick before we go to a vote, the way we have spoke about it and the way we did it with Foreign Affairs is we are requesting and making a change in our guiding document that we would like any organization that has an extra allocation request that is over the $1,000 that e-board has to decide on and that we can approve or deny without bringing it to a vote here. If it's over that $1,000, we are requesting that you are required to come present it to the e-board so we can then deny or pass it to be able to come to a town hall or collaborative meeting to go to a vote. Just because we would like to see it come to us first, just get an idea of it, be able to talk to you, get some pointers. Maybe there's some information we can give during the breakdown to be able to, that would help benefit you during the presentation here, that just things in general, if you kind of get the gist of what I'm saying. So we are requesting that anything over $1,000 be brought to e-board before coming to a vote here. So.
Yeah, you kind of counseled me through the process.
I know you're welcome.
It was really helpful. I would kind of came to you guys, this is what the process is, kind of coach me through it. Here we are, and it's kind of come to fruition, so I think.
You're welcome. So I think we've done the process of explanation and open questions. Last chance, does anyone have any questions that they would like to ask the organization?
I have one. So the money that I have left from this semester or this year will be added to the next year?
Money would be rolled over to next year's budget, yes,
Okay.
correct. Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What do you guys hope to get out of this conference?
What do we hope to get out of this?
Yeah.
Jake, do you want to answer that at all? Or?
Yeah, sure. It's mostly leadership experience and sort of a lot of people in the club are looking to go into international relations, international studies, stuff like that. And this can be very beneficial to have on like a resume sort of as something that you've done.
Yeah,
and so that's a large part of what.
Yeah, we've got a few like really involved students in the club that are really involved in political science and do actually have a bright future in that field. And I'm going for the journalism aspect. Like I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get to be a journalist for 4 days in Chicago. Like it's gonna be a great experience for me personally. That's why I'm going.
Cool. Are we ready to move to a vote? Okay. Awesome. Thank you, Drew. All right, for a raise of hands of yes, please hold them high.
Well, I was just gonna show, like, just to make sure everyone's raising them high.
Okay.
Just to make sure everyone's raising them high.
Yeah. Are you voting?
Yeah.
Vote for your own self, it gives you more numbers. Do it. All right, obviously we have an answer, but I'm still gonna ask, raise a hands for a no on this. Raise a hands for undecided.
Abstention, yeah.
Abstention.
Yeah.
Undecided, I like that. All right, it looks like we have came to a conclusion of a yes for this extra allocation request.
Good
Congratulations.
job, you guys. First one.
Give us an update on the trip.
Yeah, it's
Take lots of pictures.
Yeah, we'll be taking a lot of pictures for my kids.
I'm gonna let Lina jump in really quick and do some explanation on our next allocation. She'll be able to explain that better.
Sure, so as you guys know, we switched from OrgSync to Raider Connect this year and have had a little bit of a hard time with the forms. The structure of those forms is a little bit different, and it took us like a month or a month and a half to kind of work out the kinks of Raider Connect and all of the forms and how they work. So HSO submitted an extra allocation request before we had the right alert set up. So we didn't know that it came in on October 5th, and we were notified, like, you know, you guys pointed it out to us today, so. The normal process for an extra allocation request is that anything under $1,000 can be approved by the Student Alliance e-board at an e-board meeting. If it's over $1,000 or equal to $1,000 or over, it goes to the e-board first and then comes to a town hall or a collaborative meeting to be voted on by everyone that's in attendance at the meeting, students. So I had suggested to Student Alliance, the date of HSO's proposed event is December 6th. In 2 weeks we have Thanksgiving, so we won't be having a town hall or collaborative that day. And then 2 weeks after that, we would be at the event. It's the 6th. So my suggestion, and I would like for you guys to vote on this, is I would suggest that we talk about it here as a group today, get it voted on, get them an answer so that they can continue planning and we don't stand in the way of that event happening. Thumbs up, so raise your hand, hold them up if you agree on hearing HSO's extra allocation request for the December 6th event today. Okay, and then raise your hand if you disagree and you would like to follow the traditional process of having e-board review it first. Any abstentions, abstain? Okay, so we're gonna hear HSO's proposal for the December 6th event right now. Cool, thanks.
All right.
Hit it up.
So yeah, we're planning an event, like I mentioned, called Pachanga. It is on December 6th from 6 to 9 in the conference room of ATC, if you guys are familiar where that's at. It's where the student leadership conference was, that was here earlier in the year. So our request is $3,825 because the food, we're expecting 250 people roughly. And the food estimate between different places that we're getting quoted, and we just have to work on the paperwork for that, is about a little over $1,500, $1,575 is the average. A keynote speaker which we're trying to get, the ballpark is about $1,500 for that, and that one's not for sure. It can be less, so like if it costs more, it'll go back to Student Alliance budget. And like I said, we're gonna have a mariachi band. That right there was quoted at $400. And then we plan to have $100 of that put towards like marketing, like our advertiser. We're already working on that with our own budget too, but just if it costs more, we include that in there as well when we submit it. Other than that, we do have actually $250 as well for decorations for the event. Basically, it's just for us to kind of expose like some Hispanic culture, different foods, and like our music and stuff like that. And the purpose of it is just to not only like gain more members to like, you know, because a lot of students don't really know the Hispanic Student Organization. It's exposure of like the culture and our student org. And that's what we're planning on doing. That's what it's about. If you have any questions.
Awesome, thank you for the explanation. Do you have any questions anyone has or concerns?
Yes.
Anything?
How are you advertising?
Hmm?
How are you advertising?
We're gonna have a bunch of flyers posted without here, and we're gonna post on our own Facebook pages and our club page. So that's how we're gonna advertise it.
You're expecting a big turnout?
Yes, yeah. Because we've already been spreading the word outside of school, because it is not only like for GRCC students, it's also for non-GRCC students, and it's free. So,
Cool.
yes,
How much did you say you're asking for again?
3,825.
Okay, and how much out of what you're planning are you guys paying for as an organization?
That I'm not too certain on right now. Because we are still waiting for our money to deposit from our fundraisers to have an exact count of what we have. But
Are you doing
that we're working
fundraising?
on. Yes, we recently had a donut fundraiser that we had.
Oh, okay.
We
I
did
think I have
make
one.
like 600 from that, roughly.
You
Oh,
said
that's not
600 from it?
Yeah, we sold 600.
You sold 600.
We sold 600 donuts.
Dollar donut.
Yes.
That's what it was, right?
And we sold like spicy chips.
Those good.
Yeah. So yeah.
Dang, that's awesome.
Okay. And just really quick, a clarification, money that doesn't get spent for an extra allocation request, that does come back in the budget, so it's not like it just gets left in their budget, or they can just spend it on just something, whatever that may be. It does get put back in our budget, so it's not just like used on not what the extra allocation request was, just so everyone is clear on that.
Also, how do you transfer the money to the club?
That is through our, that is through Chris Remley with our budget advisor. He would be in contact with the organization and planning that, because him and Lina are also granted the opportunity to have the school card to be able to make the purchases and reservations that are required.
Yeah, there's a lot of different ways that can happen. Let's say, like, you guys pay for your hotel, like, put it on your advisor's credit card, then we can reimburse. Like, he would fill out an employee reimbursement form, and then it would get pulled from the extra allocation budget.
Is that what you think is gonna happen in this case?
Historically, that's what's happened, but we can help you reserve the hotels and send a check in advance if you'd like to.
And that's something that you'll probably,
So
like, in
just keep it
situations
simple.
like this, that's
Yeah.
something you'll set a time to see Lina or Chris, the advisors that deal with the extra allocations, and you guys take care of that on your own after.
So should I plan to see you in the next few days?
Chris Remley.
Chris Remley.
Yep, he's our office manager.
Yep.
Okay, I'll get it. Anyways.
Any other questions for the extra allocation request at hand? Comments, concerns, anything? Again, this is the untraditional way to do it, but there's a little bit of a glitch, etc. So, all right, can I get a second to yes and no this vote for extra allocation? Thank you. Raise of hands for a yes to pass the 3825. A no to pass the extra allocation. An abstained to pass the extra allocation. Gracias. That was my Spanish to help your event.
That's all about.
Okay, perfect. So that was 2 in 1 day. We're making progress. Your orgs have any, want to throw an event, go somewhere that's beneficial for your org or for campus, talk about it, make plans, throw out ideas. If you have questions for us, bring them to us and we'll help try and answer whatever it is. You know, do things. I know the event's going to be fantastic for HSO. I know Foreign Affairs is going to have a great time. We had a good time with our DC. It's worth it, and it's worth a shot seeing, you know, what we can do to help with our budget. So try and plan stuff, try and do things.
Cool.
All right, does that wrap up our meeting? Oh. To him? Okay, oh, that's Chris's
So,
info.
upcoming events, this is the last part. So there's a campus talk on November 15th from 4 p.m. to 5:30 in the Raider Grill with Carp. There is that so film screening and panel discussion a week from today at 6, and you are looking for volunteers, so contact Drew, and if you guys are interested in volunteering. And homecoming week is January, I think that's 14th to the 18th. 14th to the 18th, and then I had some events written down. Going on right now, it's about to start actually, in the music building in room 200 in the recital hall. There is a honors recital going on from 3:15 to 5.
It's fantastic.
Yeah. And then today also from 4:30 to 6:30 there is a GRCC alumni culinary tour at the ATC Atrium parking level. I think I have more in the phone, but.
Culinary tour? That sounds like samples.
Yeah, I don't, it said
Probably
it
is.
asked
Go
if you
check
were
it
a
out.
foodie, yeah, so go check it out from 4:30 to 6:30. So tomorrow there is a preschool open house tour from 9 to 11. That is going to be at 210 Alliance Street, so
The
it's like,
Phyllis Fratsky Child Development.
yeah, there's a,
So
Right
much
now.
of
yeah.
I've seen you there.
I would think.
You worked there?
And that's all I have for upcoming events for a night out of my college, but yeah. And that will close out our meeting, so thank you guys for coming, it was very productive.
If you haven't swiped in yet, please swipe
Yeah.
in with Joe up there.
Yeah.
And if there's food left, feel free to eat it or it goes to waste.